talk to us a bit about yourself?
Yes, hello. My name is Böök. I'm a Finnish social activist and library activist. I would like to send a greeting from the Gulf of Finland and from the Baltic Sea to the shore of the Saronic Gulf.
Yes, now we are seeing the shores of the Gulf of, what's the name of this gulf?
The Gulf of Finland.
The Gulf of Finland, yes. To the Saronic Gulf. Okay, continue please.
Yes, I have made contacts with a group of like-minded A.T.A.C activists, the Association for the Taxation of Financial Transactions. This association exists in Europe, in the different countries, and in the whole world, in Brazil and other Latin American countries and African countries also. We want to arrange the world's public finances in a new way, abolish the tax havens and introduce a taxation on the speculative movements of capital. And so I have got in contact with A.T.A.C people in Greece.
That's very interesting, these contacts between extreme north and extreme south, yes, in Europe.
However, Philip, what we shall talk about today is the Italian politician Altiero Spinelli.
Altiero Spinelli?
Yes.
I have not heard very much about him. Why do you think we should talk about him and not about what is happening today?
Well, in my discussions with Wayne Hall, who is a member of A.T.A.C, we have been discussing about the ideas of Altiero Spinelli about the European Union. Actually, Altiero Spinelli, I think, is one of the greatest politicians of the 20th century. Indeed, I think that according to me, the greatest would be M.K. Gandhi, the Indian leader. But here in Europe, Spinelli is a great politician, and he's not very well known.
That's true.
But he made a very important contribution to the creation of the European Union. Altiero Spinelli was born 100 years ago, 1907, in Rome. In his youth, he became a young communist leader. And during the turbulent years of the 20s, when fascism took over, he was imprisoned. He spent almost half of his life in prison, from 1927 to 1943. At the end, he was deported to the prison islands of Ponza and Ventotene. Many political prisoners in Italy at that time, for instance, the communist leader Antonio Gramsci, were with him. But Gramsci died in 1937, and that is the year when Spinelli broke with communism because of Stalinism. It's Stalinism. He became a federalist and wrote a visionary manifesto about the liberated and united Europe to come. This manifesto, written in 1941, was published 1943 at Liberation. Spinelli became a federalist politician together with his wife Ursula Hirschman. He was an advisor of the Italian socialist Pietro Nenni, and at the beginning of the 70s he became a European commissioner a representative of Italy in the European Commission. He re-established his contacts with Communist Party, which was then in the Euro-communist era, the era of Berlinguer and Azcárate in Spain. And at the end of the 70s, he was elected a member of the European Parliament. Spinelli, together with other federalists, started to work for a constitution of the European Union, and he convinced others to do this constitution, and he's remembered because the building of the European Parliament in Brussels bears his name. And he drafted a constitution of Europe in 1984, which was approved by the European Parliament, but it was not approved by the governments, because Spinelli's ideas no longer fit into the era of Thatcher and Reagan, the neoliberalist era.